Okay, so it's officially been a year since I posted my first video, and I was this crazy person who decided to go pursue her dreams. I was literally having a quarter life crisis, and I decided I was ready to build my dream life through content. But we cut to 1 year later, and I spent most of that year failing at consistency. And I would go all in for a few days and then burn out and disappear for weeks. And then I realized that the problem wasn't creativity, it was the lack of system. And if I could travel back in time to that younger version of me, I would hand her this video because this system fixed everything. And I'm going to spill all of that information down in the next few minutes, and class is in session. Let's go. So most creators think that they need more ideas to grow, and I thought the same thing. And I downloaded lists, copied trends, and I looked up in ChatGPT 30 ideas for the month of October, November, December, blah, 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 blah. It was like trying to learn a dance for a song and just watching videos and not actually trying to do the dance, which is the same thing that happened for me for content. When I first started content, I treated content like a sprint. Post 5 days straight and then vanish for 2 weeks. But consistency isn't built from motivation. It's built from automation and clarity. And once I stopped guessing, I stopped quitting. When you rely on ideas, you're gonna burn out. But when you rely on a system, you're gonna build a momentum. And today, I'm not gonna give you the 30 content ideas for the month of October, but instead I'm gonna show you exactly how I built a content system that made me consistent for the first time. So here's what we're doing. I'm going to take DigiMaids, my AI automation agency, and build its entire content system from scratch using the same 4-part framework I used for my personal brand. So by the end of this video, DigiMaids will have a clear brand positioning, 3 to 5 content pillars, a full monthly content calendar, and most likely 50 plus content ideas ready to go. So let's go into part 1, diagnosing your brand. Everyone jumps into posting before they even know what they stand for, but an unclear positioning equals unclear content. So step 1 isn't creating content. It's asking the right questions, and I built a GPT that acts like a brand strategist and refuses to answer until it's 95% confident. You can access all of these prompts directly on the Build With Her AI and Business School community, and it's completely free. So when you go to the classroom, you're gonna see systemizing content creation. That's where all of the prompts and everything that I mentioned in this video are going to be. Hit follow if you're a woman building AI, and drop a comment if you want access, and I'll see you inside the community. All right, this is my brand strategy GPT, and it's going to ask me questions about DigiMaids one at a time, and I'm going to answer them live. Let's...
Okay, help me build a business brand strategy, because it's for DigiMaids. So, ta-da. Okay, what is your niche and area of expertise? It is going to be AI automation for female, high-ticket coaches, marketing agencies, and service providers. Cool. What kind of business or mission are you building? Okay, it is going to be an AI-led marketing and growth systems. Okay, who is your ideal audience or customer? So it's going to be honestly just gave an example, 6-figure female coaches wanting to promote, woman-led agencies seeking automation, or ambitious service providers. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Okay, cool, perfect. Freedom and scalability through AI. Yeah. Okay, what do you want to be known for? I want to make AI simple for women. Simple for women. And easy to understand, not overwhelming for female entrepreneurs, and help them scale in the age of AI. Okay. Alright, so love that. What kind of content do you enjoy creating the most? It's going to be short form video. Short form videos, LinkedIn posts. Perfect. Describe your personality and brand tone. So it's going to be bold, relatable, strategic. I think that should be fine. Obviously, I want feminine, because like, we're out here making it for female entrepreneurs, so. Alright, so go to okay. It has the brand positioning summary. You are the go-to AI strategist for female entrepreneurs who want to scale smart, not harder. Using simple, intuitive AI systems, your brand blends feminine leadership, bold strategy, relatable storytelling to help 6K coaches, agencies, and service providers automate their marketing and agency agency without overwhelm you. Make AI feel empowering, not intimidating, positioning yourself as a trusted partner and helping women thrive in the age of automation.
As you noticed, it did not let me skip ahead to multiple questions because every single one of those questions was important in order to create that brand strategy for me. And that's honestly super important because most people rush through strategy, and going one by one, it forces us to clarify on everything related to the business. So it goes one by one and figures out your entire brand strategy one question at a time. It's like going to a good therapist, honestly. Like, we all use ChatGPT as a therapist anyway, but yeah, they just don't give you the answers. They just keep asking questions until they make you figure it out yourself. Just in a few minutes, we created the complete DigiMaids brand positioning, and without this technology, this would have taken so many more hours to finish up. So now that that is done, let us lock into content pillars. I have this prompt about expert brand strategist. It already had most of this information in, so let's just let's just copy this, paste it over here. I'm gonna do skip the questions I already answered because, yeah, we don't really need to answer it again.
So, what topics do you already love talking about and the ones that you naturally get passionate or opinionated?
All right, definitely mindset, because we need to be comfortable being seen. I see so many female entrepreneurs and business owners just being afraid to be seen, and I want you guys to be seen. I want your voices to be heard. We need more women in business to speak up and get their stories out. Literally just like put their brain out there, because we already have enough men talking about how to run businesses. We need more women talking about this stuff. So yes, definitely mindset.
I also love talking about the systems, love talking about AI, just new tools, news, etc. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Oh, marketing psychology, definitely. Psychology. Okay, there you go. Better. Cool. Give me a strong. What platforms are you creating for right now? I'm going to be creating for Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. What are your long-term goals for definitely generate leads, because we all love leads. Thought leader. And build a personal brand, that's another thing, but yeah, mostly these two for DigiMaids. Got it. You want to attract ideal clients, so strong pillars. AI made simple, scalable systems, mindset and feminine leadership, marketing psychology in the age of AI, personal brand and behind the scenes. All right, cool. So now that is done. You see how easy that was?
So before we move on, I need you to understand these three things. We have three types of content. We have virality content, authority content, and conversion content. Virality content is designed to go viral. It's going to be content that anybody on the internet is going to be interested in. So if you're a marketing agency, here are 30 content ideas for the month of October that is designed to go viral. The number two one is authority content. Authority is how you build authority in your space. It includes tutorials, breakdowns, stories that prove that you have expertise in your field, and it builds trust with your audience. Number three, the most important one, is conversion content. That is going to be a direct call to action to your ideal client profile, meaning that if you're marketing directly to high ticket coaches, you're going to say literally in the first part of the hook, if you're a high ticket coach, do this, this, this. It's going to be a conversion video, meaning you are going to directly call out to your ideal client. And the GPT is designed in a way where each content pillar that you get back it includes at least one of those angles in there. So if we go here, why each of the content pillar works with a certain type, like the viral angles, we have the authority angles, and the conversion angles. So three types for each type of content pillar. All right, Part 3, you need to build your custom GPT. Now, most people would stop here and manually brainstorm ideas every single week, but that's still exhausting. So I trained the GPT to think like the top 5 brand strategists out there. So let us go there right now. So step-by-step guide GPT that helps you build your own custom GPT. It interviews about the brand tone, then does generates ready-to-use instructions, knowledge files, and starter prompts in under an hour. Okay, take everything you know about DigiMaids. Tell me how to build my custom GPT. I'm gonna
give you one question at a time about it. Once I've got your answers, I'll okay. Copy paste instruction block, 7 customized knowledge template files, tailored conversation starters, and a quick 1-hour setup checklist. Cool. What is DigiMaids brand value? Oh my god, I did this already. Okay. Let's get all that information from our previous GPT, and we're gonna put it right here. Cool. What is the main goal of this GPT? It's going to be generate ready-to-post social content, coach women entrepreneurs, convert leads into coaching, help manage scale my own content strategy. I'm going to do generate ready-to-post social content. Perfect. Okay, next up, who is your ideal audience, age range, stage in business? It's going to be female entrepreneurs making 10K plus. Let's say that. What are they struggling with right now? Content, consistency, and yeah, content consistency and lead generation. Yes, okay, lead. Okay, what are they hoping to achieve? Get more leads? Your content. What is your main funnel? Okay, so for DigiMaids, it's going to be booking a discovery call or joining the school community of other female entrepreneurs interested in AI. Cool. What hashtags? Women in AI? Honestly, it'd be like women in tech, women in AI, women in business, DigiMaids. Yeah. Okay. So we need the content pillars. We already did the content pillars from before. Let's see. Okay. Thought leader, custom GPT, create full posts, focus on content ideas, outlines, and prompts. You can write it. Okay. Let's do both. Both. Yeah. It reminds me of the meme where the two dudes are like both. Yeah. So generate ready to post content and provide ideas, outlines. Here's what I'll create for now before I can edit that. Okay. I'm gonna do DigiMaids AI Growth Partner. If that sounds cool. Okay, before I build, would you like to define her as you, DigiMaids founder? Me. Now I'll generate. Would you like the final deliver separate label sections? For GPTs, we're going to create a new GPT. And we're going to call it the DigiMaids AI Growth Partner. Now it's all about copying and pasting, and that should be pretty easy. My description is going to be a personal AI strategist. Instructions. You are a DigiMaids AI Growth Partner. Your goal is to voice, style, do mix personal stories, use robotic, focus on tools, always connect back to transformation. Hashtags include. Alright, let's do that. Paste. Let's go. These into files. I can download. Step 3. Yes, step 3, let's go. We are done. Add your photo, visibility to public or private, depending on your plan, test the mobile for formatting, and hit publish. Let's go. Okay, cool. And we're done.
So it took me, what, 15 minutes to make that custom GPT? Not even 15 minutes, like probably 10 minutes. Because everything is already ready for you. And you can literally find all 3 of these things in the Build With Her community, which is right here. And you can customize your content. Like every single thing that I mentioned so far is available in that school community, and you can access it for free. So make use of that. So now that we're done with that, we can now generate a full weekly content calendar in under 5 minutes instead of 2 hours. Part 4. Strategy without execution is just theory. So whatever we did here with the brand strategy, if we don't actually put the work in and put in ideas and make the videos, it's going to be useless. But the thing is, you can't really just watch the stuff and make videos every single day. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna burn out. That's exactly what happened with me. So we have to batch it, but make sure that it's not chaotic and it actually has a structure. So our last step is going to be mapping one repeatable week using the VAC, the Viral Authority and Conversion Framework. And our content calendar is already designed. So let's finish it. So I'm going to be creating content for 5 days per week for DigiMaids using this framework. So let's just put that in right now. So we're going to use our custom GPT to create a 5-day per week content plan for DigiMaids using the Viral Authority and Conversion Framework, the VAC framework. So let's go. I had this copy, so I already had this ready to go. So here's a 5-day per week DigiMaids content calendar built around the VAC Viral Authority Conversion aligned with your 5 content pillars. So every Monday it's going to be a viral post, meaning automation doesn't mean you lose feminine energy, it's what it protects, blah, 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 blah. Build trust and establish expertise. It's going to be here's how I you see how it says here's how I automated my lead generation with a single workflow? That's authority content, because it's how I'm doing it. The next one is combine relatability with value, is like AI is changing marketing, psychology hasn't changed, So every single one of these days and every single one of these content pillars is going to be mixing either the viral with authority, viral with conversion in some sort of way, and it's going to give you these posts that are in your voice, and it's going to create a weekly flow summary. So for example, in my personal brand, I have Mindset Mondays, which are designed to go viral. It's something that's relatable for everybody, and anyone can just watch those videos and feel motivated for Monday. The T is for Tuesday. That's when I post my systemizing content creation episodes, and I basically post every week on Tuesday on how I systemize my content. Wednesday is my why I created that systemizing content creation series, or why we need that specific part of the systemizing content creation episode, I would say. Thursdays are for tech news, because we need to be constantly updated of all of the tech news that's coming our way. Just even the systems that are going to be useful for specific clients or my ideal client profiles. And Fridays are just fun interviews that I do with female entrepreneurs so that they can mentor the younger generation of women in business and tech, or just any fields, to be honest. And Sundays or Saturdays, one of those days I take a break, and one of those days I just tell my story. I tell them what my mission is and just my growth in general. That's when I experiment with storytelling a little bit.
So similar to that, we now have a content calendar for DigiMaids where I have one pillar for each day, and it tells us what we're focusing on for that day, and the content type, and the CTA is going to be discovery call, save comment, blah, 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 whatever it needs to be. And now you can repeat this framework for every single week. So you could do it for the 30 days, you could do it for 60 days, 90 days, however many days you want. And this one calendar is going to run everything. I don't need motivation to create it anymore. I already have a system that tells me exactly the type of videos that I need to make for that day. I don't need to brainstorm as much as I used to. I just need to follow this framework and execute.
I would say it's like meal prepping. It's like you plan once and you execute all week, and you just adjust what didn't work for the next month. And that is it. So in the last few minutes, we created a complete brand positioning. We have content pillars with multiple angles. We trained a custom GPT, and we have a repeatable content calendar for every single week. That would probably take multiple days to finish, but we just finished that in 30 minutes? It took me almost 1 year to learn this about content creation and systemizing content creation. If 1 year ago me saw this video, she would have done so much better. Instead of starting content creation by chasing ideas and trends, She would have had a consistent system that helped her grow over the last year instead of having to make these mistakes and learn it now. But the best time to start something was yesterday, and the next best time is now. And honestly, if you want to stop burning out and finally scale your content like a business, you need to start building systems and not just recreate random trendy videos that you find on Instagram. So final thoughts. Every single prompt I showed you today, the brand strategy GPT, the content pillars prompt, the content calendar prompt, the content clone GPT builder thing, all of it is completely free inside of my school community. It's called Build with Her AI and Business. Literally has a classroom called Systemizing Content Creation, and it's going to have every single one of the resources that I mentioned in our video today. And I really hope this helped, because I did not want to give you 30 ideas for the month of October. I wanted to give you the structure to create ideas forever. Ladies, let's keep building. See y'all in the next one.